So this is video number 1 of this live demo of somatic transformation applied to something that's been on my bucket list for this year, which is setting up different, ideally passive, but at least different income streams. And whatever your desire is, it's when it's big enough, it's going to bring up challenges. And what you want to achieve, and it hasn't manifested yet. What if it's big money? What if it's relationships? What if it's certain ease in your life? It's because there is something in our system, in our nervous system, in our subconscious stories that holds the past in place and could be multiple things. So I chose this for now. And the reason why I chose this because, well, we all need this. We all need multiple income streams in our lives. We can't no longer rely on just one source, one company, one job, even if it's your own business. And 2 is because it's personally challenging, because I always feel like I'm holding everything together. I'm carrying so many different things and so much on my shoulders, and in my daughter and my other work and the coaching and my other visions and holding the families and like all of the things. And so that's why I chose to demo this for you on myself, being completely vulnerable of what's coming up and how can we go through this barrier. So step number 1 that I had to take and I had to consider is what holds us back from doing something like this, now setting up multiple income streams. Number 1 was, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to choose. So that was holding me away from it, like an arm's length. Like, I know I want to do that, but it just didn't happen. And so one of the number 1 thing we do want is to get clarity on what you want. What do you want it to look like? But most likely, what do you want it to feel like? And that's what I needed to consider first. And one of the reasons that came up that I had to do some somatic work on was that I tried certain things before and it didn't work. And it felt like I failed them. Like, that's going to be another video and another story because those are the deeper layers. But I had to get clear on the surface first. Why what I tried before didn't quite work. And a couple of things that I considered. Well, number 1, I want it to be online. I want it to be able to just do it at home. I didn't want to do a lot for it. The other thing, I didn't really have a lot of issues going on videos, as you can tell, but when certain companies required to, let's say they had a product that you could resell, but the way they taught how you can resell those products, and those are digital products, not actual necessary products, that you had to be on video, had to do YouTube, had to set up a YouTube channel, not YouTube, TikTok, either one, any of the platforms, to be on YouTube, to do lives. And I saw and gone through this experience with watching people being so blocked and limited around that. And it's totally valid. If your life goal and the way you want to set up income streams is not for you to really be out in the world so visible and feel like you're salesy, and the other thing that's going to be another video as well, then it's not going to work for you. So I was looking for something that could support others as well in a way that they don't have to throw themselves out. And I didn't want to rely on that either. Oh, I didn't do my live video on TikTok today, then I'm not going to get anything out of this. And the other consideration in my clarity on what I want to do with this was I wanted something that gives me multiple options, not just one thing to resell, let's say, and then you're completely relying on that. And that's what I want for other people. That's what I want for women, so we can feel empowered, that we have different options and they're not hard to present. And some of them I really want it to be just behind the background that you can manage and do. You don't have to be present for it every single time and every single moment. And again, relying on videos and marketing and all of the pieces. So I wanted options and ways to learn and do that it's done for me. Like, I can set things up and it's flowing and it's mainly automated or semi-automated. So these were my considerations. And one of the things that held me back is, the ones I tried failed because I was not aware of these pieces, what I need and what other people want and need. So I considered two different options, and I chose the one I'm gonna show a little bit more in detail, technically what that looks like. But I'm still gonna consider probably the other one and to compare, and I have different choices and options. But this particular one offered me 22 different ways to create income streams online. And I don't have to pick them all. I don't have to set them all up. I don't have to spend the time on it. But I can choose the ones that feel like, oh, this is exciting. This is cool. Oh, I would love to learn that. And this is a learning platform that they teach also how it works, how you can do, and you can pick and choose. You can set up multiple ones, whatever you call to. And they actually have a really fun quiz that I filled up, and it pretty much matched with what I was thinking and considering. So this is the number one thing that came up for me, and I needed to do some clearing. This is more like surface clearing as of why I haven't started that, why I haven't really jumped on this, why I didn't dive into it yet, because the previous one didn't work, and yet I didn't clear it out. Oh, it just needed clarity. I just needed to be specific. And then the more specific you are on what you want and want to call into your life, the more matching what actually is going to show up will show up. And yet, two different ways of this showed up, two different platforms showed up. And I went to do my research, and I went with not just the feel, but also, is it matching with the clarity that I created? Is it matching with what I believe people want to have and do? And it did. So, and I'm going to dive more and more deeper into all the roadblocks that are going to come up. And one of them was just even starting, doing the first video, as I shared in the previous one. Oh, I need to wash my hair for this to show up. Oh, I haven't talked for so long. All of the stories I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to show you also when I apply the somatic principles, what are the shifts that could happen. And yet I'm here, yet I started, and I'm going to show you the things that I'm getting so far and where I'm at and how I'm setting this up and how I'm going to move through applying these somatic tools. So there are no more barriers, and I can actually fully show this to you in demo, and you can apply this to any of your life. And I just picked this particular topic because I think it's a big need, especially for women. And that's also been on my bucket list. And I know I had certain barriers and stories around it and blocks and deep inner blocks and why it wouldn't work and why it would take so much time and why I can focus on this and why I shouldn't do this and all of it. So this is number one, to get clear on what you want, what do you want it to look like, and what do you want it to feel like. And as I go, I'll share more of what I chose and what it looks like. I'm going to walk you through as of an insider also, and then you can see if that's something that matches your clarity. But it's mainly applying these tools, which is going to allow me and you and all of us to not be limited about any of this, any of the inside stories that your nervous system holds. Stay tuned.